In this video, I'm going to demonstrate to you how you can use your breath to cool your body. This is a tool for my beautiful midlife sisters who are experiencing hot flushes. Now, when we transition through menopause and we go through our rites of passage into the second spring of our lives, we go through perimenopause, which can last anywhere between 4 to 8 years, maybe 10 years in some cases. During that time, you may experience a whole range of symptoms. We go over these symptoms in the pleasure principle. You can check that out on my website. For now, I want to focus on one of the symptoms that really pulled the rug out from underneath me when I had it. Hot flushes. Hot flushes in English, hot flashes in the States is how they refer to it. So what is a hot flush and why do we get them? There are many reasons for the body to receive a hot flush. Scientifically, it's the distribution of estrogen and progesterone in the body. The lowering of the hormone estrogen can bring on a hot flush. There's different papers that I've read that have talked about the way that the body processes the symptoms of perimenopause don't have very much to do with the ovaries themselves. It's got more to do with the brain and the way that our brain is receiving information from the neurotransmitters, from the organs, and the hormonal levels that it's receiving. The hypothalamus is meant to be one of the main instigators of a hot flush in the body. So you can go into that more deeply if you like. For this case, I want to talk to you about how to relieve the symptoms. Apart from using your breath, I want you to also consider that your hot flush could be, in my opinion, 100% hands down, is the body giving you signals for stresses that want to be released from your system. Okay, so if you think about the way that a wildfire will rip through the debris of the excess forest floor, the dried up forest floor that has been released from the trees, and it's there, it's just debris. The wildfire will rip through that, clear it all, so new ground can be created for new life. Consider that in your own body. Perimenopause is an opportunity for women to become incredibly clear with themselves and release the debris of their life thus far. It's time to forgive, make peace with, reconcile with the parts of yourself that you have forgotten about or disowned. It's time to forgive your body, make friends with your body, forgive those in your past that have hurt you, change up your relationships to create this space that you need for the new you that is being born. So whenever you have a hot flush, you feel it coming on, before you go and reach to alleviate it, take a moment to consider, what have you just consumed? What have you eaten that may have stimulated the hot flush? Has that happened before in the past? Have you had coffee? Alcohol can be a stimulant for a hot flush. Another stimulant for a hot flush for me is when I recognize unsupportive thoughts. If I am stuck on a problem and I'm berating myself, or I've had an argument with my husband, my body will give me a signal of, pay attention here. We want this to be reconciled with and released. So your breath is a phenomenal point of entry into your emotional state. This one breath that I'm going to teach you is called Sitali, and it's a cooling breath. With different pranayama practices, you can have a heating breath, which is phenomenal for alchemizing the body, for heating the body up if you're detoxifying. But if you're already really hot from the inside out, you want to be able to cool the symptoms. Another benefit of this breath is the awareness that it will give you of yourself. It helps you to calm your mind and bring your focus from an external attention to an internal lens. So Sitali is done very simply. You create an O with your mouth, yeah, like you're going to breathe through a straw. Now, if you are one of those gifted people and you can curl the edges of your tongue up and around, I can't do it. So it does that naturally. I can't do it. But so the edges come around, and then you can place the bottom part of your tongue onto your lip like that, curl your tongue around, and then your lips around that, and breathe in through the straw that you've made through your tongue. Now, if you're like me and you can't make that little circle with your tongue, all you need to do is make the circle with your mouth and place your tongue onto the bottom lip like this. Can you see that? So when you, it feels really nice. When you practice this, bring all of your awareness to the sensation of the tongue itself, the entire length of the tongue and the breadth of your tongue. I want you to soften your gaze and breathe in over your tongue and pay attention to the cool air rushing over your tongue. Drink the breath down through the base of your tongue, down into your body. Visualize it like water pouring into a vase. And you're taking in this cool breath to cool you down. When it's time to breathe out, release the shape you've made with your mouth and just simply breathe out. Better yet, breathe out through your nose. Let's try a few rounds together. You ready? Okay. Exhale. Make the little shape with your mouth and breathe in. And then breathe out through your nose. Take 2 more rounds like that. One last time. I bet you're feeling, just like I am, a sense of calm wash over your body. Now, when you practice Sitali, you can do it anytime. It's lovely, though, if you can pause for a moment, close your eyes, and be really present with the feeling of your body receiving the breath and the sensation of your exhale coming out, so that they become a little longer. If you can grab a journal and document after your breath practice anything that comes up to mind that your body is giving you as a signal. It could be a face, a picture, a name, a location. Take notice of what your body is giving you. With any type of pranayama practice, it's really important that you also pay attention to how your body's feeling. If you feel lightheaded or experience any respiratory problems, let go of the focus of the breath and return to your natural, easy breathing. I really hope this helps you renegotiate and reassociate yourself with the symptoms of perimenopause so that you can empower yourself to live a much more sovereign life. If you like this video, please leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Bye now.